Okay, episode 721 is now starting. I got off on a tangent when I had started it originally, and now we could focus on the hobby. As you can see in front of us, we have two penny rolls, and one is different than the other. All right, it is full, and this is how I got it. I had to put tape on it. The funny thing is, oh yeah, look, I don't know how they closed it, but and I don't know why the. So look, I wrote when I wrote max. Oh, extra. I wrote extra. I can't even remember stupid handwriting. So I want to do it. It's been sitting here for a while on my desk. I picked it up. Somebody donate. Hey, listen, please click like and subscribe. Please feel free to send donations to the channel. I just bought yesterday. For those of you who are interested, I'll talk while I put this on the table. Those 2025 pennies, right? Because it's really going to be the last circulated pen. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! 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 I know this one already, and it's already sand is already coming out of it. I can't do these. That's why they gave us extra pennies to contaminate my desk. I will do this possibly. Now I know it's dirty. I'll leave it here on the side. Maybe I'll do a few. I don't know. Like they need to be cleaned. I ain't messing with those. Okay, that's that. How about this? These going to be the same. I know those penny rolls. We got a bunch of super dirty left, like it's like shoveled from a. Let me see. Okay, these are clean. All right, we'll do these. I'm not doing those. So 2020. Make sure there's copper. There is copper there. All right, we're good to go. All right, very good. Oh, we got a dented one there. I can see it. Look at that. Wonder what did that. But you can see the copper in there. We might have, I don't know, one, maybe two, three, four, five, maybe six. Maybe I have about 7 copper pennies here today. That's fine. So, first one's a nice 1962. Oh, and let me get out the. Where's it at? Now I have since. Look, the battery's there. So I charged it first time. This is the first time it's being charged. I have to move these pennies over to the side because I don't want to move my chair. I'm very comfortable where I'm at. Let me move over the pennies because this thing does take a little bit of space when dealing with it. Let's check it out. Nice. That's exactly what we want. All right, so we got to keep it like this so that way it looks correct on the screen. Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. All right, if we went to Liberty. Oh, yeah, this is what we want. Oh, wow. I can't believe I haven't had this, but I have to leave it on. I know I'm going to end up burning these things out. It don't matter. For $20, you could burn it out. Oh, 2024. That's nice. That's a nice up. Anyway, we'll find it later on if we have to. You see, now there's this extra thing on my desk that I'm not used to being there. That's okay. So these 2025s are selling for ridiculous money, and I got to be honest with you. As of rate this second, no double ear. As of this rate second, I can only assume why. I really don't know why. Like I haven't heard. You can leave it in the comments. You know why? You Googled it. I haven't Googled it. 2015. I have not Googled why the 2025s are selling for $600. Oh, that's another beautiful 2024. Too bad I'm not saving 2024s. I'm saving. I wish these were 2025s. 2025 pennies are selling for $1 or $2 or $3 or $5, whatever it is. It's a big chunk of change. All right, it's campaign number 2. So all I did was notice, no white AM. All I did was notice that they are no double E. They're selling for, they're actually, not that people are asking for ridiculous money. In auction, they're selling for ridiculous money. So I never did this before. I always wanted to look at the G, right? You really can't. It's so hard to see. It's so small. Now we could look at the G through the microscope every time to see if it has a flare or not. And it does not. I guess you should do it this way. On the 88, you're looking for the flare G, for those of you who don't know. And there would be, do I need to go to 2? Let me go to 2. Oh no, I didn't mean to go. Oh, jeez. Okay, now we're on 2. Where's that G at? That's so crazy. Look how the little line goes in. Holy sh! Come on. Is this a joke or something? I'm gonna keep it on. I have to look at it under the loop now. I'm gonna keep it to the side because I got to be honest with you. I don't think that's the flare G. No. Okay, so but for whatever reason, underneath the microscope, it just really accentuates it. Here's this 92. Hey, see, that's the flare G. You can let me look under. You can see the. Yeah, you can see. You can see the line going. You can see the serif. Yeah, and that's totally different than what we were just looking at. There we go. You can see the little line going this way and the little line going up and down. That's a serif. All right. If you find that on the 88, then you found, I think it's like $100. So back to the 2025s. Campaign number 3. I didn't check for the floating roof. I don't think it had it. Oh, it does have it. A little tiny bit. It has a little bit of a floating roof. 82D. Why couldn't you be a the number 2, the small date? Make me a quarter mil, a quick quarter mil. All right, that's campaign number 4. So there's a lot more copper in here than I thought there was going to be. Back to the 2025. Keep getting distracted by these copper pennies. How dare you? So I did not do research on them. They're selling for around $600 a box. Okay, if you do the math, that comes out to So the box is the way to buy it, because if you buy it by the box, I'm just getting out my calculator. Right, you got 50 roll. No. $600 divided by 50, which is going to be like $12 or something. No, it says 10. That's wrong. I must have did 60. 600 divided by 50 is 12. I was wrong. Okay, it's $12. So that's $12 a roll, which of course is ridiculous, right? Let's just get, that's 24x, or 2,400%. I think I did the math right there. I didn't check. I didn't check for the wide AM. No wide AM. But if you buy them individually, they want $30. Like if you just want to go on and buy one roll, let me see what one roll. Let me check eBay. I'll tell you right now. 202, and I'll show you 25 penny roll. Okay, and 650. They're selling. So here it goes. I'll pause it. All right, so I was pretty close, right? So 650, I guess best offer is probably 600, and that's what they're selling for. You want to buy 5 rolls. This is 5 rolls. It says 5 rolls over here. 5 rolls are 100. So you get one. So it's 2 rolls are 50. 5 rolls are 100. This is the math on this crap. Okay, one roll is $20, and the guy sold 2,000 of them. Okay, one, and that's for the D. Okay, so I paid 45 for a D and a P, a DP roll. Oh, here goes. Here we go. Look, there's 67 now. I paid 45 for the same exact thing. A D. It says right here. Yeah, it says right here. A D and a P, and he sold at $68. He sold 900 of them. I got him. I got him the other day for 45. So I guess that's a great price. I guess that's a great price. Okay. And let me pause this, go back to the penny roll hunt. And to me, this is absolutely incredible, ridiculous. If somebody would have got their hands on whatever you got your hands on. I mean, it could be a roll. You could sell these pennies in the. Oh, I didn't. That's the one thing I didn't check. How much is the individual? I meant to check how much the individual penny is. Penny. I'll put BU penny. I want to see what the lowest is. Let's go lowest first. They're selling for $1.25. Okay. And this one here says $1.50, 63 sold. All right, so basically 50 cents, 60 cents is, well, that's what they're selling for. $1.50 each. Which, if you want to do it like that, each roll is $75. So the more you buy, the cheaper it is. It's just this, to me, this is just a bunch of crazy stuff. But again, now I'm going to make an assumption now of why this is the case. And of course, it's because it's the last year of the circulated penny, right? There's little marks on the top of the shield. We could look at it now through the microscope. Oh, look, see, the battery's already dying. I got to get a different one of these. I like it though. All right. See, is it too close? Or not close enough? All right, I put it to 1x now. Yeah, it's better. All right, yeah, nothing major to see there. Yeah, you can see it right there a little bit. Just a little anomaly, I guess. Probably having more to do with the strike than anything else on the shield. It's very common to find those types of errors. Here's copper pane number 5. Copper pane number 5. Copper pane number 6. Nah, this is zinc. So I picked up two of the penny rolls just to get it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't even. I guess it makes sense, right? If you buy them for $25 a piece, and then one day they're worth $100 a piece, and you quadrupled your money. But obviously, the way to have gotten them was by buying them by the box, probably when they were selling for $50, $60 through in the beginning of the year. Why is this doing that? Oh no. Yeah, I have to get a new phone. All right. Oof. Close call. So it is the way it is. There's nothing you can do about that, you know. It's so going back to why, right? So the 2025 appears, right, to be the last circulated, another 1962. That seems a little odd. I got these 62s. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just coincidence. Obviously, it has to be coincidence, right? Unless the person collected 1962s and put them in there. All right, that's campaign number 6. Oh, is this the? Ooh, oh my God! This thing's gonna start doing this now. Why is it doing this? Is it because of the stuff in the background? Let me move that. Let's see. Oh, okay. It doesn't know what to focus on. All right. All right. What's the number one? What's the main question here? Come on, guys. Let's all say it together. Is this a mint error or not? That's the only thing we want to know about this. Okay. First of all, let me take a picture of it because this will be the thumbnail. How cool is this looking? How about does the light help? No, I like the contrast. Yeah. All right. Oh, we got stuff going on here too. Oh man, it's so cool looking. I mean, to me, it's a mint error. To me, this is done at the mint, and for some reason, it's just because everything else is so. If this was a machine that this got caught in, it would be damaged all over the place. It is damaged there, so I said that, but it's damaged on the back. How about the middle? But it's not. You see, it's only on one side. The front. So if it was in like something that was a vice, and it all right. Listen to me. I'm not trying to make this into a what's that called? Into a mint error if it's not. If this was in a vice, right, in a machine, right? Okay, you can say, okay, that's why it has damage on both sides, right? Okay, but the same machine that damaged this, except for now it's only on one side. The other side is perfect, so it can't be a vice, or it would have been on both sides. It has to be a machine that holds pennies. And whatever this is, man, super interesting. It got caught. It got caught in something. Oh man, that is wicked. That is wicked. Let me take another picture of that. It's so dope. How do you ever find stuff like this? That's so cool. All right. Anyway, we got something interesting. It's a zinc scent. Is it a result of mechanical? Is something at the mint machine at the mint or post mint? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to do research on it. Wow, that's nice. Super bronze looking, right? So the 2025 is the last year that the United States made a penny for circulation. And that's it. The 2026 is a commemorative set. And I don't even know if If it looks like I don't even think there's going to be a Lincoln on the. I don't have the image in front of me. If you have it, you could leave your comments below. No white AM. What's that up there? Little dirt mark, little water stain. So that's my assumption. That's where everybody's buying the 2025s, 2023. No extra V. You want to look at it through the microscope? We could do that. But we do need a few more 2023s for the roll that we took out the other 2023s. And here's a nice. I think it's a zinc. I could be wrong. I have to weigh it, but it looks like zinc. But it could be I don't know. It looks like copper, but the surface looks orange peely, which I always think is a zinc. So we got another 82. How many is that? We got two 82s. I'll put them together. So people who bought lots and lots of boxes of 2025s basically struck it rich. I mean, I don't know any way of putting it. If you pay $25, let's see what the X is. 600 and they're $25 divided by 25. If you were so happy to have gotten it for 20, that's 24X. I mean, think about it. It's like buying a house for $100,000 and the same year selling it for 2,400,000 and doing nothing to it, right? You don't even move into the house. You just buy it for 100 grand. 6 months later, you sell it for 2,400,000. You've done nothing to it. You put not one penny into it. I mean, it's just a ridiculous number. It's almost difficult, I think, for people to wrap their heads around. And that's now. Now the question is it going to go down? How can it go down? It's going to become more and more scarce. People now, what are people going to buy these boxes for 600 and then flood the market for the $1 for $1 pennies, 2025 pennies? Sure. So let's say that happens, right? A billion come on eBay for $1. Okay, will that lower the cost? Probably. I mean, how much lower can you go? You got to pay eBay fees. You have to pay the shipping. A stamp is what? I don't even know how much a stamp is, man. What's the stamp? 65 cents or something? You got to put it in an envelope. You got to do all kinds of stuff, right? To sell a penny on eBay. You got to do or anywhere for that matter, right? You got to do all kinds of stuff. How come the first shield's not worth $1 million? I mean, there's a billion of them, or billions of them. They're not worth anything. The 2010. Well, maybe the graded proofs are. I don't know. Maybe people are buying them to send them out to get graded. I bet you we're gonna get flooded with graded 2025s. Like there's gonna be a million of them out there. Will I pick? Will I if I see some proof 70s? Not proof. I'm sorry. MS 70s. Will I pick it up? If the right price, yeah, I'll pick it up. In the beginning, they're gonna be really high. Anyway, so I don't know. How much lower can you go for $1? Even if there's a billion of them, you still got to sell them for $1.25, $1.50. So I don't know. I picked up a couple just to say I picked up a couple. One day I might want to get them graded, and I have a roll of it, and I get to open it up on the channel, and we have some content. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. $50. I said 45. I think it could have been 47, 48. It's a lot of money, man, for a couple penny rolls. For $25, you can get some. You know, you could probably get like a BU wheat cent shipped. You know, a roll of BU wheat cents. So doesn't make. I guess, like I said, it's the last year of the penny, nostalgia, and when people want something, man, they talk about the economy, how bad it is. When somebody wants something, I'll end the show on this last thought. All right, outside of extreme conditions, I'm talking about, like, you know, you're born into the worst possible hell on earth. You know, outside of that, the average American, right? Whatever. Low. I mean, right now, probably the average Americans is poor, right? Not even middle class. Middle class people. If you own a house that's worth 400,000, but you're struggling to pay your bills, and you can't eat whatever you want, you're poor. It don't matter if your house is worth $500,000. You're broke. You're just a broke person in a nicer house than the next broke person, but you're no different financially, right? Matter of fact, the person who's living, maybe who lives in $100,000 house, who has some extra income, they might be able to eat steak once a week. And the person who's living in the $400,000 house, who's broke, can't, you know, is eating canned food. I'm just saying. I'm just using that as a stupid example. My point is this: that basically any average American citizen who wants something, they can get it. Period. You want to. There's no one out there who can't go to school or learn a trade and, you know, stay off of drugs and be honest and not have bad habits and buy a middle class house. There's nobody in our country who can't do that, who meets the previous criteria of being clean and sober, not have horrible habits, and, you know, who has a moderate education, works hard, and saves. No, everybody can do that. Um, and the same thing goes with buying pennies that are less than a few months old. Right? You want to buy a box of pennies for $600? You can go out. Anybody can go out there and do that. Even if you work, well, if you work in McDonald's in California, you're making $20 an hour. I think in New York, they're making $16, $17 an hour. So you save up for a month or two. You put away $100 a week or whatever, a month, and you buy yourself a box of pennies, 25 pennies for $600. You could buy it, even though they're really only worth $25. Well, I guess it's worth what, you know what I'm saying. Even though it only cost $25 one year before you bought it, you buy it for $600. Anybody could do that, you know. Working at McDonald's, you could do it, you know. So I bought 2 rolls for 40 something dollars, and I don't know. I would like to have bought a box. If I really wanted to buy a box, I could, right? But I just, my brain's not wrapping around it. If that box ends up costing $5,000 in a few years from now, then I'll kick myself in the pants, because that's almost 10x. You know. Anyway, that's all I got. That's my final thoughts on the 2025 penny. I don't know if I'll talk about it again at this length, unless something else happens with it. So if you've seen the 2016 penny, 2016, 2026 penny, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.